Where is the M23? Did they even manage to capture the town of Sake as they claimed on Wednesday? So in this video, I'm going to tell you where the M23 are currently headed. On Wednesday in the morning, we woke up to the story that M23 was attempting to capture the town of Sake. As a matter of fact, Rwandan affiliated social media accounts and state-controlled media in Rwanda were reporting that M23 have already captured the town of Sake. And they were saying that M23 is now cooling in the town of Sake. They are headed to the city of Goma next. That is the story we got, and people got scared, including the residents of Sake who read those news on social media. A lot of them started packing what they can and moving 27 kilometers east towards the city of, Goma. The other reason why the people of Sake started moving towards Goma was the heavy bombardment and detonation of mortars and bombs near their homes. Some of these mortars that were being fired by the rebels, the M23 and the Rwandan troops, were landing in the town itself. Some of them landed in the marketplace, as we saw in some photos. And the Congolese army was firing shells and mortars back to them and rockets, and the jets were bombarding the region or the place where the M23 were fighting from. And the result of that, the aftermath, is that M23 lost hundreds of their fighters from precise rocket launches, the rockets that hit where they were, and precise bombardment. After the Congolese Special Force actually did a recon and outflanked the positions of the M23 and gave the coordinates to these guys in Goma, who sent the jets to come and bomb the region. So after they were bombed and they were outfought by the Congolese army together with Wazalendo, these Rwandan-backed rebels were pushed back to where they had started the fight from. They were pushed back to the hills of Malehe and Nenero, which is about 10 kilometers south of the town of Sake. So that's where they went, and they went there after losing hundreds of their fighters, as I'm just telling you that. And as this was going on, there was Were also fighting the other group of M23 in Nyiragongo territory. And this is the group that was left behind to this camp where M23 get their resupply or their ammunition brought from Rwanda, and they captured this camp, this M23 camp in Kibumba, and in the region of Kingi, which is near Kabati, that is Kichanga, right? M23 and M23 fought with Congolese soldiers and was overpowered. So they went back north to the Ugandan border in Ruchuru. So they left Kingi and Kabati region after losing several of their fighters. So that is what is happening. And now to answer the question, where is M23? M23 is finished. Wherever they are, if they are not nursing injuries, they are running. That is what they are doing right now. M23 that on Wednesday was supposed to capture the town of Sake, today has been cut into pieces. They have lost hundreds of their fighters, according to the photos and videos I've seen, hundreds of them in these trenches that they had made on Wednesday, trying to fight. They were bombed in the trenches, and the Congolese Special Force infiltrated those trenches and cut them down like rats, like cockroaches. So they've went back to where they have come from. Best chances for them now is to go back to Rwanda and stop this, or regroup, or get more reinforcement from Rwanda, as they usually do. But right now they don't have the energy and the people to fight.